Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining us on 13 Now on this January 5th, a Thursday, around 7:18 p.m. I'm Tessa Bentulan with you tonight. Let's go ahead and start with breaking details now that we're learning on Buffalo Bills safety Damar Hamlin. Doctors say Hamlin is up. He is okay, alert, and asking questions 3 days after collapsing on the field and suffering cardiac arrest. Hamlin is still on a ventilator and unable to speak. Hamlin's doctor said his recovery includes promising signs that his brain is functioning properly, thankfully. Hamlin has been communicating by writing on a clipboard. The first question he asked doctors is, did he win? The doctors responded, the answer is yes, you won the game of life.
His dad said the first thing that he's going to ask when he wakes up is who won the game. And sure enough, that's what he did, man. And as teammates, you love hearing that response, that the first thing on his mind wasn't, poor me. It was, how are my teammates doing? Did we win this game? And that's powerful in itself, man. And
this upcoming weekend. And moving on now as well to those 10 failed votes for a Speaker of the House out in Washington, D.C. It's been going on for a couple days now with Kevin McCarthy. Let's take a look at some of the video that we got from earlier today. They were there very well into the night last couple of days. We saw him out at 5 o'clock. We did a live hit over, got some live video from there. So 10 failed votes already. Our local members of Congress are weighing in on how this is impacting the entire country. Earlier today, our Stella Porter was on this, and she reached out to Congressman Paul Tonko, Congressman-elect Mark Molinaro, as well as Congresswoman Elise Stefanik. She heard back from Molinaro, who says in part, quote, I was looking forward to being sworn in on Tuesday. Unfortunately, that cannot happen until the House of Representatives elects a speaker. On a more positive note, Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer says he looks forward to working with whoever may become House Speaker, whether that will be Kevin McCarthy or not.
I'm not mixing in the House and telling them what to do, but as soon as they choose a speaker, I want to sit down with that speaker and try to work with him or her in a bipartisan way and get things done.
Quite crazy there. We're going to go on to weather now. I'm here joined by Reed Kisselback. Hi, Reed.
Hi.
And so I wanted to talk to you a little bit about the weather, of course.
Yeah.
And we've had really unseasonably warm weather. It was 46 I saw earlier today. A little cloudy, a little rainy, but I mean, I don't mind it so much. It's not great in my hair. I told that to Paul in the 5 p.m. show, but I do like the warmer weather. But is that going to continue for the next couple of days?
We're going to get a little bit of a cool down in there, Tessa. Unfortunately, I know, but it is January, so we are kind of overdue, and it'll be coming our way very gradually. So we are expecting temperatures to cool down a little bit more as we get closer towards mid to later January, and that's usually when we get the coldest air of the season. So being above average right now, not too bad. We'll talk on the weather headlines because we actually have an opportunity for some snow in some of the higher elevations overnight tonight. And so weather headlines here, we have valley rain. Temperatures in the upper 30s overnight tonight is what we're expecting. Wet snow in the hill towns, the Taconics, the Berkshires, the Greens especially. Parts of the Catskills, though, too, can see that. So a look at the snowfall forecast shows that really most of us not really seeing anything from this. You might get a light coating if you go down in elevation in parts of the Adirondacks. Catskills, most spots a coating to an inch. And then as you get to the Berkshires, the Greens, the Conics, and the hill towns, maybe 1 to 2 inches of wet snow just in time for the morning commute. So it could be a little bit slippery first thing in the morning for some spots as you head out the door, mainly Berkshire County, where you're going to see those higher snowfall totals in place. So you can see most of us having a very low travel impact. Friday morning, the majority of us will have a really low weather impact. It'll still have some scattered rain showers, and it'll be Berkshire County and parts of Bennington County and the Rensselaer Hills that might have a little bit of a slowdown with a little bit of that wet snow in place here. So CDPHP for this morning came out in downtown Albany right now. We're at 45 degrees. We'll show you a look at Current temperatures outside, we are sitting in the low 40s in most spots. Albany's still sitting at the mid 40s, starting to drop into the upper 30s in some of the higher elevations of the Adirondacks. We're starting to see some spotty showers up there as well. But the rest of us are looking at dry conditions on the first morning live Doppler radar. And our next system already starting to push some moisture into our region. So the chance for some rain going to start to increase as we work our way overnight. And those showers forming right out by DC, also being fueled by that upper level low that's out over the Great Lakes. So that's going to push additional moisture into the region and give us that opportunity for some rain and snow. So hour by hour forecast showing rain in the valleys with temperatures dropping down to the low 40s, upper 30s, rain, wet snow as you get to the higher elevations of the Berkshires and the Greens. You can see the temperatures hovering right near freezing. And as we get closer towards the morning commute, you can kind of see some leftover showers there. And that's why we have maybe a potential impact in the mix there. These showers, rain and snow, which become more so spotty in nature as we head towards the later part of the day on Friday. So 34 tonight, some rain and snow moving in. Heading into the day tomorrow, mostly cloudy, some early rain showers, some wet snow east of the Hudson, especially in those higher elevations. And the Sunday planner showing dry conditions for the weekend. Mostly cloudy to mostly sunny. Highs towards the mid to upper 30s. We're in the 40s for Monday, Tuesday. Looks like there's a slight chance for some snow showers on Wednesday. And that's when we'll cool down a little bit more. Thursday, mostly cloudy, a high of 26.
We kind of have everything. We've got rain, we've got snow, we've got sun in the forecast.
You know it. Welcome to upstate New York.
Yeah, for real. I learned that last year, that when people told me like, really, welcome to upstate New York now, when it's like really winter now. And I was like, okay, great. So when is like the coldest time of the year? I know January, February is usually, but is it still coming up or did it pass already?
So the coldest time of year for our regions, usually it's mid to late January.
Okay.
And right now, when you look at the temperature outlooks, it still has us sitting overall above average.
It doesn't look like it.
So it's, and when we say above average, we're not talking like 60s and put on the shorts and go outside. We're talking more like upper 30s, maybe for the high instead of low 30s. So it's still cold. But it's just not where it's supposed to be for this time of year.
Yeah.
And so, we'll have to see what happens within the next few. Obviously, every season's different. We can get the coldest air of the season come February. It's just a matter of the conditions set up. Yeah.
Well, I learned that where, here warm is like 40 degrees in January. And I've only been living here for 1 year. And now this year, I'm like, man, it's 46 degrees today. Wow.
Well, already.
Only takes 1 year, right? Yeah. So stick around for the next story. I'm going to put the weather graphic down for us. So big question.
Yeah.
Do you like wings?
Love wings.
Good. Because Buffalo Wild Wings is coming to town.
Love it.
To Crosstown Plaza in Schenectady. They are set to open the new restaurant on January 13th. So next week.
Love it.
Next Friday, I believe, if I'm getting my math right here. The spot is actually very special too, because it's a Buffalo Wild Wings Go, which is a first chain of its kind in the area. Buffalo Wild Wings Go. Okay. It's a new takeout and delivery focused for the model only on this restaurant. And the grand opening on January 13th, the chain will offer 6 free boneless wings to in-store customers from 12 to 2 and 5 to 8. So
I like that.
January 13th. I will be at Buffalo Wild
I know what I'm doing January 13th.
Yeah, exactly. I got to put out on my calendar January 13th.
I like
Buffalo Wild Wings.
It's a good move.
So, that'll be fun. But that's it for us on 13 Now, 7 p.m. Update on this January 5th. We are also, Reed and I will be on News Channel 13 live at 11, as well as News Channel 13 live at 9 on My 4 tonight. So make sure for more headlines in an hour and a half, we'll be on.
Yep.
All right. Thanks, everyone. Have a great night.